What if the very traits that make you charming, confident, and socially magnetic are the same ones that make you blind to your own flaws? Modern psychology has uncovered a stunning paradox at the heart of human social life. The better we are at connecting with others, the more we deceive ourselves. So the question is, are you truly self-aware, or are you just very good at believing your own story? William von Hippel is an evolutionary social psychologist who spent decades studying why humans think and behave the way they do, and his conclusions are both unsettling and liberating. In this book, he argues that our brains were not designed for truth, but for social survival, shaped by millions of years of evolution inside tribal groups. Understanding this origin story is the key to unlocking why we contradict ourselves, deceive others, and still manage to build civilizations. The first profound idea von Hippel explores is that self-deception is not a bug in human psychology. It is a deeply engineered feature. When we believe our own exaggerations and half-truths, we become more convincing to others because genuine belief is nearly impossible to fake. Evolution essentially rewired our brains to hide uncomfortable truths from ourselves first, so we could sell a better version of ourselves to the tribe. And this ancient survival trick is still running silently in the background of every conversation you have today. But self-deception is only half of the story. The other half is our breathtaking capacity for social connection, which von Hippel argues is humanity's true superpower. Unlike any other species, we developed the ability to read minds, share intentions, and cooperate with strangers at a massive scale, building trust networks that eventually became language, culture, and civilization itself. Yet this gift comes with a hidden cost. The same social radar that lets us bond so deeply also makes us exquisitely sensitive to rejection, status, and belonging. Tribal instincts that now play out in office politics, social media, and every group we have ever joined. The most powerful and unsettling theme in the book is the collision between our ancient tribal brain and the radically new world we have built. A mismatch, von Hippel calls one of the defining tensions of modern life. Our minds were optimized for small, familiar groups where everyone knew your name, and your reputation was your survival. But today, we live in anonymous cities, scroll through thousands of strangers online, and make decisions with global consequences using hardware that has barely changed in 50,000 years. This gap between the world we evolved for and the world we actually inhabit explains an extraordinary range of modern suffering, from political tribalism to loneliness epidemics, and recognizing it may be the first step toward transcending it. What this book ultimately holds up is a mirror. Not a flattering one, but an honest one, reflecting a species that is simultaneously brilliant and self-deceived, deeply caring and tribally ruthless, capable of art and atrocity in equal measure. Von Hippel is not asking us to despair at our evolutionary inheritance, but to see it clearly because you cannot navigate a map you refuse to look at. Perhaps the most radical act of self-awareness is simply accepting that your mind was built for a world that no longer exists, and then choosing, consciously, how to act anyway. If the social paradox sparked something in you, I would love to know. Drop a comment below telling me which idea hit you hardest: self-deception as a survival tool, or the mismatch between our ancient brain and modern world. If you want to keep exploring the hidden forces shaping human behavior, our next breakdown dives into Robert Sapolsky's Behave, which pairs beautifully with this one. Subscribe so you never miss a breakdown, and I will see you in the next one.